Hi, I'm Elina. I'm an alcoholic and I haven't had a drink today. I had my first drink when I was 13 and I come from a good home. There's no violence. I had no role model how to drink and it just happened. I had a drink because it was there. And 30 years I drank more and never in my 30 years was I able to say no. Like, no thank you, I've had enough. It never happened. I could even say no thank you to chocolate, even if that's difficult, but I could not say no to a drink. And 30 years later, when I thought I was a top shelf drinker and I still had my driver's license, I had a good job, I did not have a problem. I had problems in my life, but alcohol was not one of them. I just thought if I can solve whatever problems there were, I just don't drink that much. And I remember sitting in my unit in the sitting in my unit, and I had reached the point when I was only drinking behind closed curtains. I did not drink in public anymore, and I had to drink every day. I had no choice. Especially the last year of my drinking, I had no choice. I had to drink to live. I had to drink every day, and every night I drank myself to blackout or until I passed out. And I had alcoholic diarrhea, I was paranoid, I was suicidal, and life was like being that rat on the wheel. Getting up every morning, brushing my teeth and vomiting, having a shower, and putting the business suit on and getting into work. And I could not wait in the afternoon that I could get back home again and had my first drink. And then it just went on and on and on. And I believe that the last weeks of my drinking, my life was like a house of cards. It was just hanging on a thread. And the worst thing was that I had no idea what to do. And I remember sitting there and thinking, how did this happen? Luckily for me, I heard an advertisement on the radio. It was about the rehab, and that was 4 weeks. I went there because I thought 4 weeks break for my drinking, that's good. And about the third week there, I realized not drinking, that was the solution for all my problems. Luckily for me too, it was a 12-step rehab, and they took me to 12 steps meetings, and I met fellow alcoholics who had exactly the same problem than I had. They felt the same way, and first time in my life I felt I belonged somewhere. Today I have been sober 7 years, and my life is completely changed. It does not mean that my life has been easy all the time, all the 7 years. I have had lots of illness, completely unrelated to my alcoholism, but I did not pick up a drink. And the other problems too, and I did not have to pick up a drink. And I have learned in this fellowship that and funnily enough, when I heard it first time, it sounded completely wrong. It is the first drink that makes all the damage. And I thought, it cannot be the first one. It is the 7th or the 8th. And I know today that if I have one, I cannot stop. I could never say no in my 30 years of drinking, and I know today that I can't do that. So for me it is that I have to stay away from alcohol in all forms at all the time. And in a sense it is a very small price to pay, because I don't want to go back to that, what I felt 7 years ago, how lonely it was, and it was just so terrible. Everything, all the thoughts in my head, and the feeling like my soul had left me. I also learned another thing in this fellowship, and it is living one day at a time. And really, whatever we do, we only can do it today. So for me, recovery, all 7 years and continuously, it is not pick up one drink, one day at a time. I don't worry about tomorrow. I only live today. And also, I like to say that my life is completely changed. Completely changed. I am happy today. I don't have that hollow feeling inside me that I used to have. I have friends today. I am lovable, and I can love another person. And I live in a healthy relationship today. And I also live in a healthy relationship with myself. And if you think out there, whoever is watching, that there is no hope, I know that there is, and I have it, and I've seen it, and I've seen it in other people too who have come to recovery. And I hope you find it what you are looking for, and thank you.